Guys, I'm about to do some alchemy. I watched the entirety of Full Metal Alchemist, okay? I'm going, as you know, we've summoned Ganesh's corporeal spirit into Bustin' the Beaver. I'm going to do alchemy to bring back his physical form. Come alive, Ganesh!
Straight gripping my shit.
He's back, yeah! Yo, that didn't get up. It was supposed to be gentle, and then you like raised up into it. And I said shit. I was like, shit.
Say get back down there.
Oh,
I saw that on the white shot.
And that was the worst one I saw. I was like, oh no, that looks terrible.
Dude, I saw that on the white shot. He went,
We ain't gonna talk about where I was, bro.
welcome to the Brodent Royale podcast.
Hey guys.
My name is Braulio.
My name is Jaden.
My name is Ganesh. I'm back.
Woo! And this is the podcast where we talk about our days, our weeks, and nerd shit.
I'm not talking
Nerd
about my
shit.
day and my week. What are you talking about?
No, nerd shit.
Nerdy nigga podcast.
Okay.
I mean, you could call it that.
Yeah.
Too.
That's the unofficial name. That only I can say.
How are you guys? How's everything?
What was that one?
I guess I'll start. I've been pretty good. I've been, just lifing, being stressed the fuck out as always.
Way familiar with that one.
Yep. And but things are looking better. You know,
Good. You see the sun on the horizon.
I had the other day possibly the best workout
Oh,
of my entire life.
what'd you do? What'd you do?
So I'm very particular with my training regimens. If one thing is off about what I'm doing, it turns the whole thing like I can't lift as much. I'm
Yeah.
not as like into it.
It's like a cog in the machine, you know.
Yeah,
It's just
I
like
don't know
one
why.
little tweak, and
I'm
it's like
so particular. So like I have to have my headphones. I need to like when I'm on the treadmill, it's podcast. I have to listen to a podcast. Usually it's
Yeah.
Distractable. Shout out Distractable.
hey, shout out.
They're pretty funny. So it keeps me focused away from the treadmill and
Mhm.
able to push myself more on like an incline. I'm sweating bullets and I'm laughing at this fucking podcast, right?
You just look like a crazy person in the gym.
Yeah. And then after that, I switched to music
Uh-huh.
for my
Like
for lifting weights.
weightlifting.
For weightlifting, right?
Mhm. What you be playing?
That's the thing that
Oh.
changed about this day.
La Cosa.
Because, I've always felt when I watch the Rocky movies, which we will talk about Rocky 4 soon, is that whenever I'm in the training montage, right, and I listen to the music of Rocky.
Sorry.
I don't know. I was just going along with it.
It just got too much for me to ignore.
It's all right. So you were listening to Rocky 4. For those of you who are just listening, Jaden was just demonstrating weightlifting maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of making it like a dance in a way.
There was some rhythm. It was almost like praying.
Because
Yeah, you're like doing a ritual. It looks like
It's like brodentalism.
hoo, he, ho, ho, ho.
The
ah,
power
hoo,
within. The power within.
the
power within.
All right, lock back in. This is what y'all needed last
Yeah, we
week.
did. We did need this last week really badly.
Get back on topic. Talk about weightlifting.
Yes. I did one change. So usually I listen to my regular music. It could be like cinematic or just be like hype, whatever. But this time, like I remember that every time I watch Rocky movies, I always want to box. Like I always like get hype and I want to like do the thing. Do the thing. So I remembered that feeling, and I was like, "Yo, wait, let me." Me remembering that.
What?
What happened?
Did we forget something?
I'm
that-
so
I
scared.
think we're good. I think we're good.
I'm so scared. Like the
the
immediate lock-in was terrifying.
Sorry, I had to take care of something real quick.
It's all
Anyways,
right. We just had a quick intermission. Man's just spaced out.
I had to lock in. Anyways,
Had to lock in.
so I remember that feeling, and I put in Rocky
Sorry.
IV
Not
music.
too much movement, too much turbulence.
I put on Rocky IV music, and I fucking locked the hell in.
What
bro.
Rocky music?
I put like all the Rocky IV soundtrack. So I was listening to the training montage, which is like a little different. Obviously, I would listen to Eye of the Tiger. Oh my gosh, dude! I was pushing myself to even more failure than I usually do because I always try to go to a failure. I did it even more. I was stronger. Like I felt stronger, so I was lifting more weight.
Hercules,
exercise.
Hercules.
The spirit of
I
Apollo
pushed
Creed.
dude, I pushed myself to the brink, dude. And I felt so good after that. And like I woke up the next day and I'm sore all over. Like I still feel it all in my back. I did back and arms.
Okay.
So I did my whole back. I was doing like face pulls. I was doing lat pull downs.
That's the good shit.
Oh, I was doing like the rows.
It's
I
fair.
did like curls and I did like the rope triceps.
Word.
Bro,
She felt different. Hit different once you put that Rocky Balboa music on.
I locked the fucking.
I have a recommendation for you
Oh.
for leg day. Mulan, make a man out of you.
I can see it.
It works. It
I
works
can
every
see it.
time.
Let's get down to
business.
business. To the
Be
free.
a man. Okay, we're done. We're done.
Not trying to get copyrighted by Disney.
So that's my workout. I'm sorry it took way too long to fucking tell that story.
Not at all.
But it was amazing.
Not at all. It
It's my
sounds
fault.
wonderful.
It's my fault. It was that long.
Oh yeah, it's also my ADHD. It's okay.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
I guess what if
No, you go first.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, you were gone. I'll go first. It's okay.
Fair.
I'm being jumped by school and depression at the same time, but it's okay because I'm strong. I'm strong like that. So,
Props.
if y'all don't see me, it's okay. I'll be okay. But like, call somebody.
We'll check in. We'll be sure to check in.
But no, really, like, it's just a lot going on. I'm balancing it enough to where I'm not completely drowning, but I don't like how close to drowning I am right now.
I'm drowning.
But hopefully, I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of this snow day we're about to get on Monday.
Can't wait for it to snow. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what y'all say. I love it when it snows. Fuck it. I don't care if the fucking roads get plowed. I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be... Yo, all right. Can we talk about Rocky 4 now?
Well,
Okay.
no,
Well, yeah,
because
tell
we
us
have
about
to.
your day.
You have to like, damn, nigga.
I'm just so excited.
Well,
You're like, yeah, he missed a week. He's like, he's amped up this time. Like,
well, go ahead and tell us how you were, and then you can segment right into it.
Y'all, I died and was reborn.
Oh my god!
So what was the retreat you went on?
I looked inside of myself. I had to...
Literally?
Yes.
Somebody cue the Kingdom Hearts music.
When I tell you... All right, so I go to a 24/7 gym. There's usually a room where they have like meditating and yoga and even cycling and things along those lines. Lights are off. The fan is off. They're playing whatever garbage gym music they be playing. I heard a remix of Chameleonaire's Riding Dirty, but it was the white girl rendition. I was like, what are they playing right now? Put my headphones on. I put Black Noise, 10 hours on a loop. Y'all, I was knocked out on the floor in the middle of the room at 12 o'clock at night, dead asleep. Nobody knew. Nobody knew I was asleep. They just thought that I was meditating. I was knocked out. So that's where I was for the past week. Sorry that I didn't reach out to y'all. I was on another realm.
Oh my god, he like completely jumped out of his body.
It was literally like when SpongeBob had jumped out of his own body when he had that dream, and he just entered that state.
Also, the orb of confusion thing. I get it now.
We were talking about the orb of confusion. I had to catch him up on.
I'm glad that you.
It turns out I did know it, but I forgot it.
It was just the way that it was explained.
I literally looked it up, and like the thumbnail of the video, just like I saw the thumbnail of just a picture of that scene, and I was like, "Oh yeah!"
It's okay.
It's all right.
I'm reference city, and sometimes I just have them all. I just have them all, and it's like if you're not there, sometimes it's like I don't have enough information to catch you up with what I got in the moment.
That's all right, but that's what I've been doing. I just was awoken. I was trying to escape the beaver. If you fast forward to the hour and 26-second mark in the last episode, you can see me make an effort to try and escape the beaver. Was not a successful attempt, but the effort was made.
I'm so curious. Like, what are we doing?
You can watch it on the rewatch. Maybe even put in a clip of the subtle movement that I make.
All right, I'm gonna do that as I watch it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But also black noise.
Yeah, black noise. Felt like 11 in Stranger Things going into the thinking tank.
So like, have you like explored the different like noise colors before?
So I when I'm reading, I usually listen to green noise.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to sleep to brown noise?
Brown noise. I think I've tried, but brown noise just doesn't suit me. No. What do you do when
I usually go to sleep to brown noise?
The brown noise?
But I've never tried black noise before, so I might. Yo, I hate you. Yo.
Nothing happened to this beaver, bro.
There's a slight movement. Trust me, I was pushing.
He was
I was fighting in that.
Trying to get out, bro.
I was bussing. All right, I was bussing.
I'm trying to bust out of bussing.
Yeah, but that's what I've been up to. Yeah, that's a recap of our weeks. Certainly a very eventful week or two.
And somewhere in the middle of suffering and shit, we watched Rocky 4.
Yes, we did.
And
arguably the
most patriotic Rocky
and the most known Rocky movie, I think.
Probably, yeah. But honestly, after a rewatch, I might say it's not my favorite anymore. Because it was my favorite before.
The one thing I realized about Rocky 4 that like I knew it was always there, but really came out to me doing these like retrospective reviews is how 80s Rocky 4 is.
Oh my god, that fucking montage where he's
hearts on fire.
Like he's just driving,
going through all the fucking movies.
It made sense. I knew what they were trying to convey in doing that. But when I tell you that segment was so fucking long, like I get it, nigga. You're thinking about your whole life now and how you wouldn't have none of the shit you have if it wasn't for Apollo, and Apollo's dead now, and you're upset and you're frustrated and you're angry. You want to beat the fuck out of this nigga. I get it, but do we need 12 minutes of this? I don't think we do.
Well, let's take it back to the start of the movie. So Rocky 3 concludes. Rocky has just finished one of the toughest fights of his life against Clubber Lang after losing his mentor, Mickey.
Beefy ass nigga.
Yo, that dude was reckless. I wish I was here last week to talk about Clubber Lang, bro. Because Mr. T.
Oh, get him!
It's just like, what's your prediction fight? Prediction? Yeah, prediction.
Pain. Yeah, come on, Creed. Come on, Creed.
It has been.
It has been.
I don't need nothing you got. I don't need nothing you got.
That motherfucker was just pure testosterone. But Rocky must have made some serious money off of that fight. Because
Robo. The robot shit?
The original AI sex robot, Paulie.
Oh my
Paulie, yo.
Paulie, you freak.
I would have never
racist freak.
I would have never let him into my house after that. Because, like, what do you mean you fucking the robot, yo?
He done reprogrammed the robot to fuck.
Like, why the robot constantly sound like she bite her lip when she talk? That's gross.
Do you know how much money? Do you know how much money you need to have a robot butler in 1985? This motherfucker turned into Bruce Wayne.
Man, he could have saved Philly.
Which is my other point. If they had adapted, what year did Tim Burton's Batman come out? It was in 89, right?
Yeah, it was in 89.
I don't know.
If they had decided to adapt Batman sooner, I genuinely feel like Sylvester Stallone would have been a good candidate for a Bruce Wayne. If he didn't,
I disagree.
Look,
so much.
All right, look. Hear me out. Freeze.
He's like,
Oh, the Batman, you know.
Alfred.
Alfred.
He had the look,
I don't
though.
know, I'm on vengeance.
I will say, he had the look. There is no denying Sylvester Stallone had the look of Bruce Wayne.
Though.
He was ripped as fuck.
Jacked.
Yes, he was ripped as fuck. But like to be Batman, like I don't know.
I think there was potential. If
like
he
I
was
see it,
able.
I see it. Like the thing is, I don't think as Batman, but he gave Bruce Wayne energy in that movie, and
even Bruce Wayne is still. But I think just based off of pure looks, Sylvester Stallone had the Bruce Wayne aesthetic at that point in the 80s of Hollywood.
Yeah, I guess a little bit more, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. So back to Rocky 4. Rocky was making serious money off of that fight from Clubber Lang.
Big bank.
And then he faced Apollo right after that match.
Round 3. Fight. with
a banger of an ending to Rocky 3. It wasn't until the later movies that we find out who won. We're not gonna say just your. Well, I mean,
I think we did last
No,
episode.
I think
did we?
y'all might have said it.
Yeah.
We did last episode.
Well, if you didn't watch it, shut
Watch
up.
it.
Watch it. And if you're not going to, then you'll find out when we talk about it again.
Yeah, come on, Creed.
But seriously, watch it.
Yeah, last episode was a good episode, but
Apparently, one of our fans said it was one of our greatest episodes as a podcast. Like, just listen
because I wasn't there.
Kyle.
Oh, really?
Shout out my cousin.
Shout out Kyle.
He got something against you.
I guess.
That's not what. Yeah.
But
Y'all gonna make him jump through my phone and jump y'all. Stop it.
Shout out Kyle.
Shout out Kyle.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Rocky and Apollo have their little rematch, and Apollo comes out of retirement from that, essentially, and he decides to teach the Russian a lesson, I guess, because Ivan Drago up to this point hadn't had like a professional fight.
He basically just got an itch to fight. He wanted to like.
But also, can we talk about how weird it was? Imagine you swimming in your pool. You're like, you see this Russian dude.
Yo, two fucking dogs in the pool. Just,
you know what I'm saying? You see this Russian dude, and everybody's talking about
you
like,
just cheated off screen.
hey. Oh, actually, by that point, Adonis was already like what?
Devi
10?
conceived.
No,
really?
he was born by then. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he like knew when his dad died. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
You know?
I think he died before he was born.
You might be right. We'll have to check that later.
Damn.
I think he was just conceived.
Regardless, the cheating happened.
Mans was fucking.
I bet you it wasn't the first time or the last time. Like you didn't. Come on.
There's gonna be another Creed movie if it's just another Creed, a different Creed,
Not Adonis. Achilles Creed.
See, but we laughing. We're laughing, but like, let's think about it.
Mans was Genghis up in that con, bro.
It's pretty likely. It's pretty likely that it could be.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit off topic, and then I want to go right back to on topic. But it would be cool, like if like a couple of decades down the line, maybe like a decade or two down the line, that we get like a new, continuation of the Rocky story with Rocky's grandson.
With the grandson,
Because his son is not like a fighter. His son's already not a fighter.
his son is an artist, as we'll get into the next movie.
Well, no, we didn't. We find that in 6, no?
Well, I think he's an accountant or something like
It's
that.
an account. I gotta rewatch 6, but
We'll see.
we'll get to that.
But I just think it would be cool. But back to on topic. Yeah, he's swimming. He's swimming in his pool. He sees on his TV, and
Having
he's
a
just
blast.
like, "Oh my gosh, freaking!"
Russia.
I am Russian machine.
It's the Soviet Union.
I say no words until I get into a ring.
First off, is Ivan Drago even Russian?
No.
He's Siberian.
That's one. Two, the actor's not Russian either.
Word.
Like
He's like Swedish, right?
I don't even.
Dolph Lundgren.
I think it's either he's either Swedish or Netherlands. I don't remember.
But Russia, enemy number one. It's 1885. It's 1985. This was definitely released with a certain agenda. Russia bad, America good. And if you didn't get that message, just take a look at Apollo Creed's WrestleMania entrance.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
With James Brown.
Living in America.
Bro, I was over here spinning James Brown dancing like in my room talking about something. Get on up. This fucking mess, bro. And I'm like, everybody's looking at us like, Apollo, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm a fighter. Like,
and then there's
you ever have that one friend that's so overconfident, y'all like, yo, like, I need you to chill it.
The thing is, like,
La cosa.
it's the fact that, like, as soon as this guy punched him, right, like, connected to his face switching from just like,
he was like, oh shit. You will lose.
Come on out.
Yo, that was fucking fire.
He needed to lock in at that moment, bro.
Like, boom. He was like,
you will lose.
You will lose. And again, that was his first line in the movie up until that point.
Yeah.
He said no other words.
Yeah. A different type of beast, bro.
And then
Ivan Drago had death wrapped around his hands, bro.
And then the slaughter of an American hero.
Oh my god, bro. That shit was tragic. They need to write about that in the history books.
Yo, he said, don't stop the fight, even after that, bro. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna say, though, Rocky had that shit on, though.
Man, Rocky been having that shit on since 2.
He had that drip.
Let's be real. He been having that shit on since 2.
Yeah.
When he picked Polly up from that
a little bit, he slimmed down.
Yeah, when he picked Polly up from the station and he had that trench coat and that little like what was it, sweater or whatever.
Wait, since 2 or since 3?
Which one was the one that he picked Polly up from the?
That was 3.
It was 3.
Beginning of 3.
Yo, can we talk about 3 and that fit that Rocky pulled up in? Cause man's pulled up looking like a straight JoJo stand, bro.
I'm like,
and then he started maneuvering. He started maneuvering around Paulie. He's like, hey,
Paul, come on, Paulie, come on. Right, but my thing is like, bro, you coming to pick up your homie from the slammer, bro? Like, can you chill out?
You really gotta be all this dripped out, like you try not to be recognized in public.
Bro was listening to Hella Destroy Lonely. It's crazy.
Yo,
but yeah,
but back to 4.
Yeah, we barely even touched 4, dude.
The slaughter of an American hero.
Yeah, and then after that, it proceeds to have the freaking longest little montage of Rockies 1 through 3. If you didn't watch Rocky 1 through 3, just watch Rocky 4. You'll
understand what happens.
That's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure. I feel like they knew if you hadn't watched the Rocky series before, this was the movie to kind of like catch yourself up on. Like, I feel like Rocky 4 was kind of like the mainstream Rocky that really garnered attention.
You know what? That's a good point, because I do think if you can separate the trilogy, the first trilogy, into its own thing.
Yeah.
Because, you have his origin, his chance,
the
rematch, and then what happens when you yourself get like influenced by that success.
Yeah.
And then your comeback.
Yeah, I mean, like the heavy amount of character development he did in 3, like, yeah, you could have ended the arc for him right then and there by that movie ended.
They didn't need to make 4, honestly.
They didn't need it, but I'm glad.
You know what? You're actually super right. Because if I'm thinking about, we're not going to talk about 5 and 6 yet, but
stay tuned.
Thinking about 4, 5, and 6, like,
yeah, it does line up.
It's like its own trilogy.
Yeah.
4
like Star Wars.
Like when he finally he is his own mentor.
He is Darth Vader.
He is he is the master now, because he doesn't have Mickey. He doesn't have Apollo, who just helped him in the last movie. He has no one but himself and like just his friends. He has Duke.
Fuck Paulie. It's still fuck Paulie.
Okay, fuck Paulie, but he still had Paulie, you know?
Yeah.
But like the training was on him. He was just
on him.
It was on him
in the dungeon. Right? And I feel like it says even more about the I need to get away from everything.
Yes.
The isolation of it.
Can we please talk about that, bro? I think that is so important.
Yeah.
If y'all are going through something, y'all need to find time to just get away and recuperate.
Yeah, he just needed some time.
I promise you, as soon as the semester's done, y'all are gonna not see me for like a month. Like I'm gonna disappear into the woods or something. I'm gonna go.
You're gonna be chopping trees.
I'm gonna go full Miyamoto Musashi. You're gonna come back and be like,
"Oh, you better show up for the podcast."
Not all fish were meant to fly.
Some are meant to be fried.
And then you put the new job is beat behind the lo-fi beat behind me.
But reeling it back in, Rocky decides after Apollo's death, they have the funeral, which I feel like they kind of wrapped through it pretty quickly. I feel like Apollo didn't get as much screen time as he could have.
That's
in
true.
my opinion.
So I have a lot to say about Apollo's mentality, but I'm gonna wait until we like finish going through the movie before.
That's fair. Yeah. But yeah. So Rocky accepts the fight against Ivan Drago, which originally Ivan Drago was pitched to go against Rocky, but he was retired. Because they were like, "Oh, we want your best," and at that point, Rocky was technically the champion. It was an exhibition between Ivan Drago and Apollo Creed, and when it was announced after Apollo's death, it was also an exhibition between Rocky and Ivan. It wouldn't be for the title. It wouldn't even be for any money. Rocky was doing it just for Apollo, which I think that speaks to how much it meant to him.
The spirit of the game, man.
Spirit of the game, even just like that sense of brotherhood and camaraderie, where it's like they kind of both revitalize their passion for boxing when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because before Apollo was much more, or the way he was shown in Rocky 1 was much more about, you know, the glamour, the show of it all, how does this look to the public?
Yeah.
Whereas afterwards, it's about the sport. It's about being a fighter. It's about all those things that about who they are, their central personality.
I do it for the craft.
Yeah. But I mean, at this point, Rocky has been saying movie after movie,
I'm tired.
I'm retiring. But this time, he should be retired. Like, you have a family.
Imagine you rock, right? And you have to say 5 different times, I'm tired. I want to lay down in my bed with my wife, kiss my son to sleep, and just fuck off in my mansion. And every time some random motherfucker said, yeah, and I want to beat your bones, bitch. What? First is this random motherfucker. Where's Clubber Lang from? He was from Baltimore, right?
I don't even know.
I think he's from Baltimore. Right?
He's from Newark, bro.
Right? You got Clubber Lang doing it. Then you got this random Russian motherfucker doing it. Right? I'm like, I'm tired, bro. I'm old. I'm an old nigga, bro. Not only that, I got CTE. Y'all seen these fights. I don't got no brain power left, bro. Let me please lay down. I'm tired.
This dude, bro. So Rocky accepts the fight, and he decides to train where they also opened up Red Dead Redemption 2. And he
You're funny.
Rocky even decides to have the Arthur Morgan hunting outfit while training. He ain't got no sweatpants. He's working out in jeans and this fur coat.
Yeah, but I mean,
picking up logs.
But all things considered, considering how cold it is over there, you don't want to be there in sweats. You want to be there.
Yeah.
Jeans retain heat better than sweats.
Yeah, that's true. But fuck. Man's just looked uncomfortable that whole montage.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. They could. The other thing, okay, so now I really appreciate this about the Rocky movies, about how strong his and Adrian's relationship is. But like, it never shakes. And realistically,
that's true.
Realistically, certain things should shake your relationship, such as I'm going to leave the country. You don't know if I'm going to survive what I'm going to go do. I'm doing it regardless of how you feel about it, even though I just saw my best friend die, and there's very a high likelihood that I'm going to die doing what he did. And I didn't talk to you about it. I didn't say nothing about it. And you just gotta let me do that shit.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of people would have been like, are we still gonna be married? Because like, I don't know, right? Not saying that I wanted to see them go through that per se like that, but like, that's a realistic scenario in which a relationship does have to be tested. You know what I mean? I think we should have explored that.
I think it did get tested, to be honest. Like, I kind of.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think
it did get shaken because she did not want him to go. Like, he left, yes, but he left knowing that she was not approving of it.
Yes.
She didn't even get her own goodbye, and
Yeah.
you could see that she was like. But that's the thing. Like Adrian understands Rocky. That's the difference
Yeah.
too. Like, is when he says to do that, she understands what he's like, what his mind is, where his heart is,
So,
and because of that, it shakes the relationship in a way where the way I interpreted it is just she's concerned for him,
mhm.
and also like scared for herself.
Yeah,
And so
but
she lets him go and lets him do what he needs to do, what he feels he needs to do, but with no approval.
yeah, but the thing is, do we navigate repair?
I think
Yeah, she did that, but that's her role. Because we've been talking about all these movies that Adrian is his rock.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that narratively, we could have did more with her and her relationship and her thoughts.
See, this is why I wanted to be present for last week's episode, because when discussing Rocky 3, we don't talk enough about the progression of Adrian as well. She used to be very timid and shy and would just like be relatively meek, just keep to herself and be like, all right, that's them. I'm going to let them do their boxing thing. But when shit hits the fan, Adrian lost her shit at Rocky on the beach, telling him like that you don't have to do this.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
Yeah, like you shouldn't be doing this for Mickey. You should be doing this for yourself. If you're not doing it for yourself, you're going to lose. And at that point, it's like, Adrian's right. Like, I mean, she's right to be scared. Like, even in this movie, like this one and in the next, she tells Rocky flat out, you're gonna lose. Because if Rocky was to fight at that point when they were talking, he would lose because his mind's not straight.
Right. And she always puts him in the right direction. We love her in her function of doing that. But like, I would have liked to see more dynamics of her character other than that function. And that's what I'm getting at. Right. Because, she knows Rocky's mind, whatever. But what about her? What about how she, like, yes, she expressed how she feel, right?
Yo.
But let's be realistic about how relationships work, right? You have to rectify. If I'm going to do something knowing that I'm going to make you upset, when I come back, I got to rectify that.
Yeah. But
right. And I would have liked, not in this movie specifically. I'm not talking about this movie specifically. Right. I would have liked to see, remnants of that, and we'll talk about it later in a different, but remnants of like how that repair comes together after that, post that decision.
But because I would argue that that's not in her character to do.
To do what? Like
what he's saying. Like, oh, you have to, like, kind of this, you have to repair. She's the one who repairs. Yeah. It's not Rocky who repairs it. It's her. That's not.
I think it's a combination of both of them.
But like, in their personalities, it has never been him. Like what he is, at least in the way I interpret it, he just has an unconditional love for his wife.
Yeah.
No matter what happened, it was always Adrian.
Yeah.
From the start, he was like, I like this girl. I'm gonna marry this girl. I'm gonna start a family with this girl, and like that's what he knew, and that's how he acted. But when it came to his own thing, like, when he had his problems, he got overwhelmed. What did she do? She always came. And it's not the same way every time. Because again, in Rocky 3, she told him straight up, like, you're going to lose if you don't do this for yourself. And this one, he left with no approval. Yeah. Who's the one who repaired that? Not him. She went there. Yeah. She went to Russia because she was like, you know what? Me supporting you, I know you're going to do this regardless. I'm not sacrificing our relationship. Yeah. I'm going to be here for you. And guess what? To me, that's what had him win. That's what had him like go from just like.
But that's the truth. Like let's be real. That's because.
So I don't see like it's her who's doing that, and it's him accepting that repairs that, in my opinion. And that's why I don't feel like I needed to see that. Again, and plus, if we're gonna talk about like the future of it, which like. Well, when we do talk about Rocky 5, that comes right after this.
Yeah. Yo, how long were they in Russia for?
Like,
we'll get to that in the next.
Because I really don't know. Like, was this like a few days? Was this like a week, month? Like, I don't know.
It was years. Dude.
Like it felt like it was a long ass time, yo. And I'm like, I would not want to be. First of all, Polly ass didn't complain enough. If I was in there for more than a few weeks,
oh hell no, I'm losing my damn marbles.
Fuck Fuck no.
And he got that hot ass robot wife waiting for
That's
him
what I'm
home.
saying. He want to go fuck his robot. Like, come on. But my thing isn't like I said, I don't mean that for that movie, right? But also the reason why I bring that up, not because, oh yeah, this is what Adrian does and whatever like that, but like in order for Rocky to grow, right? Sometimes character behavior changes, right? Your dynamics of who you are changes, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, not to give too much away, but like the movies after this explores Rocky outside of being a boxer.
Yeah.
Right? It explores the dynamics of who he becomes as a person, as a man.
Honestly, not to interrupt, but I feel like relating back to that trilogy thing that you mentioned, I feel like the first 3 movies are kind of like the boxer trilogy. But then afterwards, it's almost like
Rocky the Man trilogy.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's why I brought that up. Because like I'm talking about development as a person, whatever like that. But because yes, everything that happened was within their typical character behavior arcs, whatever. Right. But then it's like, what happened? People grow and change.
Yeah.
Right. What if that's something that bothered her more than we thought? Right. Even though she comes to support, because something can bother you, still go to support your person. Right. And then you got to go deal with that later. You know what I mean? Now, I don't think it has to be something that has to be this big blowout thing and he has to do this grandiose whatever the hell. But like in their way, I would have liked to see them navigate that because their relationship is something that I think is really unique. You know what I mean? That's just.
But I feel like, I honestly feel like they did navigate it. I do feel like they're not in this movie specifically. I think they navigated that in 5. We're not gonna talk about 5.
I'd say yeah.
I think they navigated
sure.
that in 5 because in 4 it's about that loss. Like it's about it's about this. You know what I mean? They chose to go this route where it's about America versus Russia.
Yeah.
Or I mean Soviet Union.
No, it's man versus man.
You know,
at the end of it,
it's hard work over technology. Like
it's machinery against nature.
It's avenging your lost friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also kind of taking up the mantle. Like you're not the student anymore. You're the master now. Like you're the teacher.
I will go the distance.
So like this is going from someone who was always trained and brought up to now he is the top.
Yeah.
So now it's his responsibility. It's on his shoulders completely. And I think that's that focus of it. Any repercussions that came from that, both from him, as you'll see physically, and his relationships come after. Like I think what you're saying is Rocky 5.
Reeled it back in.
Yo, we're 40 minutes.
Right.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
the Rocky 4 episode.
Yeah.
Fuck with your boy. So
Fuck with your boy.
The training montage happens. I'm not gonna lie. The music did not hit as hard as I thought it would.
So music was ass. I'll just say it for
all right, thank
I'll
you.
say it for
I wouldn't say ass.
I wouldn't say ass
I wouldn't
either, but
say
I'm also
ass.
like,
It was-
The
it
Hearts
could have
on
been
Fire
better.
was too much.
Yeah.
It was too 80s in a lot of the places, but that training montage actually, when I'm talking about when I had the best fucking workout ever, that training montage music,
All
up
right.
there.
So let me say this.
Because it's different than like your I have the talk.
is.
It's the same, like it's different, and I like that.
So I was watching this on the treadmill. I watched the whole movie. I watched 4 and 5 on the treadmill at the gym. And when it got to the training montage and Rocky was running up the mountain, and even Ivan Drago, I don't think we talk enough about how hard Ivan Drago was going in the fucking gym. Cause I was standing there. I had a 12 incline on the treadmill. I started running at 8 miles an hour while I was matching their shit. That montage was very well executed, I will say. I really liked how they were able to contrast and even compare certain exercises that they were doing and certain methods.
Yeah, and I was gonna say like, so I know a little too much about like the body mechanic stuff about certain things and like what you need for the boxing, whatever like that. And it's like you can see exactly what muscles they're training and why and what for, and then how it impacts their fighting in the fight scene. Right?
Yeah.
The throwing the rocks and whatever, like the twisting motion, the rotations of hooks and uppercuts, right?
Having the log of the tree while you're knee deep in the snow going up and down.
Right. Your spring and compression power, and when you throw your punches, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he's sawing the thing,
Yep.
your push power in your punch, your drive into it with your shoulder, right? You can see all of those things, right? And again, like you said, comparing hard work versus technology
And steroids.
And
and
steroids.
steroids. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I like how they like in the montage you just had like one random like
Right? There's just one random needle shot. But yeah,
So you had better tech and steroids and still
Still
couldn't beat
lost.
that nigga.
bruh, that's the power of America.
It's the power of Italians.
Right.
Olive oil.
So they do their training montage and it comes time for the fight. Now the fight does not take place in the USA. The fight takes place
Soviet Russia.
in Soviet Russia. And I just gotta mention
In
there's
Gulag.
there's one shot where Ivan Drago has a silhouette, and I dead ass thought that I was looking at Crash Bandicoot. Because why these motherfuckers built so Aki?
Man, it's crazy. Like, I remember thinking that in like Rocky 3. I'm like, damn, these niggas look like crushed jukeboxes. They are really built. Like, god damn.
I know these movies had to be some type of awakening.
Yeah, there's definitely somebody saw
For
these
sure.
niggas and we're like, damn.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Nah, they were jacked, bro. But like
The fight happens.
that fight, I really do like that fight a lot.
That was a good fight.
Again, knowing that they were really hitting each other.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And the fact that like, so we're saying how it's kind of like America versus Soviet Union movie, but at the same time, it's kind of like not. Like
Yeah.
at the end, it resolves into like
The last round.
like everybody, because they're making points that like at the beginning they're all booing Rocky and
Yes.
everyone, like they're in the Soviet Union, but like as the fight goes on,
The home
he's
field
winning the
advantage.
he's winning the audience over.
The home field advantage is
Yeah.
lost. So it's literally back and forth. It's
Alright.
back and forth between both of them. It's evenly matched.
All right. And that's what made him making that decision. I knew he was gonna win that shit and it was gonna change everything, right? Because it's one thing to beat a nigga. It's a whole other thing to beat a nigga in his own house. It's a whole other thing to beat a nigga in his own house.
And
You
they
beat that
even-
nigga in front of everybody he knew.
And they even started booing him. Like
Yeah.
you start booing the hometown, like, and you start rooting for the enemy.
Imagine the other nigga, he leave his home, his wife mad at him because he left to go fight you. She come over here, support him. He come over here, he beat your ass so bad your wife leave you. His wife left me.
That is crazy.
And, yeah, shout out to the women. Y'all know y'all the winning our sales. If we don't got your support, we don't know what we're doing anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, that was not cool. But like,
You know, but again, it was like one of those things where it's like you're there for the fame and the power and the money.
Yeah.
and that's not what Rocky was there for.
Yeah.
And that's why
Literally,
he
we
won.
took no money for that.
It's about the heart. You
And
know,
he should have taken the money for that.
he should have. Fuck,
Man, he would have been Batman for real if he took that money. Like, goddamn.
He would have been president.
It would've
International.
helped. Rocky 5 wouldn't have happened.
No, for real.
For real.
But we'll get to that in the next episode.
Yeah. Any final thoughts about Rocky 4?
The spirit of the warrior. I wanted to talk about that in Apollo's mentality in his speech about, you know, I need to do this. I'm a fighter. Like, right? Because it's like
It's an addiction.
Well, yeah, but there's something warrior. When you have a warrior spirit for real, they really do believe on dying on your feet. And as much as like Apollo dying shakes up everything and everybody, and like viewers, the characters in the universe, whatever, that was the only way Apollo could have went out.
Yeah, he wouldn't have taken it
Apollo
in a doctor's office being told that he has to retire.
Apollo could not have died an old man, right? And that's the thing that I think people don't understand when it comes to looking at his mentality like that. Because again, everybody's in the whole movie telling him like, Apollo, chill it. You are not winning this, bro. Like,
Yep.
right.
Even Duke, Apollo's coach, Duke, is like saying, throw in the towel, man. But Apollo specifically told Rocky, no matter what, don't throw in that towel.
Because when you really look at it, do you really ever hear Apollo say, yeah, and I'm going to beat this nigga? No, he says, I'm going to fight no matter what. Apollo knows. Apollo knows. That's the thing. Apollo knew he was going to die there, right? But it's the only way.
That's the way that he wants to go out.
right? Because what was the other thing about him? Like you said,
It's a shame that we have to get old. That line hits so deep.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get old. So how do you not have to deal with that and stay immortalized, right? Because the other thing he argued with Rocky is like, you're always going to be remembered. You were the champ. He's not the champ no more. How do you get remembered while also ducking that same thing, getting old? You die in the ring. You die in the ring. So Apollo knew, in my opinion, he was going to die, and he needed the story to end that way, fighting an insurmountable odd. Now I think that kind of sucks on Rocky's end because like you're doing that, and you know, as your best friend, I can't let that slide. I have to go slide on that nigga. Like, come on, nigga, couldn't you pick nigga who was like, I don't know, 6'3" instead of like 7'3"?
Should have set Tommy Gunn into that bitch.
You know what I mean? Like shit.
But in memoriam, Apollo Creed.
Rest in Carl Weathers.
All right, genuinely, rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Rest in peace. There was an actor that just died recently, Eric Dane.
Oh yeah, Eric Dane.
He died of ALS. ALS. Shit.
Damn.
So rest in peace to him too. That one was also really sad too. I'm not gonna talk about White Woman One Piece, Grey's Anatomy. That's what I meant. But
I remember that reference.
But rest in peace to him too. Y'all think we should do the ice bucket challenge in the summer for him?
I mean, we can.
I'll do it.
I'll donate.
Yeah. Hell
yeah. Any other thoughts before we move on?
Move on to our recommendations.
No, not recommendations. I think we should dedicate a little bit of time to Wonder Man.
Oh yeah,
it's a very late review.
We're almost done, and I had so much to say about Wonder Man.
If anything, maybe it could bleed on into the next episode.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, we can continue it into the next episode.
We just had so many thoughts on Rocky 4.
Well, let's just hear your thoughts straight away because I've said my few in TikTok. Check it out, TikTok.
As somebody who has grown up an awkward black man, Wonder Man meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me, awkward crew people and then also dealing with being perceived as a threat in ways that only you can fathom. It's like it's a lot, and it's also the story of chasing your dream no matter what. I think that's something that is so important. I think it's important for us because like that's what this is. That's what this is. We all have so much going on that y'all don't know about, but we're doing this, and we're gonna keep doing this until the wheels fall off, right? No matter what happens. That Wonder Man reinvigorated the appreciation for what we do here. I'm not gonna lie, it did.
Wow,
it really did. Like
it's about damn time. No kidding. That's just kidding.
Also, the story of redemption for Trevor.
Trevor Slattery.
The fact that they were able to transform this character into like such a likable character.
Yeah.
And like such a nuanced story.
Yes.
Bro, that's so impressive, man. Like that really is. That's the Daniel Cretton like just took this character that could have easily remained forgotten forever.
Yeah.
Never brought back. Decided to bring it back and made him go full circle, complete his story, and made him a good character on top.
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
And I love how like these niggas really do become Wonder Man and Barnaby in real life.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right. And it's also like it's different like things in their dynamics, like Trevor being the one that's the sociable one, and like I've been both.
Yeah.
In a sense, like
yeah.
I thought about you.
Wait, who's who?
Well, in high school, I was Trevor.
Strange. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But now you're Trevor.
Now I'm. Yeah.
I think
I could pretend to be somebody, and I'll just straight be that.
I'm talking about like the social oomph. Like I feel like your vibe really does add to an environment, as you can see.
Aww.
Right.
I would be Doorman. No,
oh my God, no!
That was
please.
my favorite episode.
That was actually a really great episode.
I love that it was in black and white too.
Yeah.
Right, talking about like being overconsumed with your ego and shit.
Oh wait, if anyone sees Josh Gad anywhere,
oh my God, yes, Jay Gad, where are you? Oh my God, bro. But the other thing I want to talk about, I brought up this theory before, and I want to see if y'all feel the same way now. The characters replacing the places in the universe for the Infinity Stones. Remember how I said like the characters are slowly replacing their role in the universe, right? And I'd said like, what was it? Wanda's reality, Loki's time, Adam Warlock's gonna be Stone, America Chavez is space.
Stone.
I'm sorry, what?
You said Stone.
Wait, I'm sorry. Which Soul. Mind was gonna be Sentry, and I said Power was gonna be Wonder Man.
I could see that. I
might have cooked.
I think it's a good theory. I think I cooked.
I
don't know if it would actually be a thing, which I know you said that like it's not that it would actually be a story told, but
yeah,
I think it's a cool like concept that you're bringing out, and it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense based on what we've gotten. Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that being the reality of it as it is either, because I mean,
hey, shit, it could be our headcanon until proven otherwise.
And I hope this isn't the last time we see, what's his name? Yahya Abdul
Mateen.
Yeah,
the second. Yes.
Good Lord, bro, I need to see more of this dude in Hollywood, because that dude can act.
I saw a little bit too much of him. If you ever watched
Candyman,
no,
Candyman.
I was talking about Watchmen.
Yep.
Yeah,
a little
too much of him.
Big ass forehead too. That big.
Yeah, sure, that's what I'm talking about.
Something else, big ass. But phenomenal performance out of Mr. Yahya Abdul Mateen, and also Ben Kingsley.
Yeah,
no,
phenomenal.
I loved all of the vibe of it, and
yeah,
I think now that we can talk about it, Brand New Day is gonna be so goated.
There you go. Goated. Remember when I said that shit? And I was like, yeah.
So goated. I'm so excited.
I haven't seen anything released on Brand New Day.
Neither have I.
I'm keeping a blank slate of them.
You're gonna be blind.
I'm going in blind.
Good.
Me too. I'm not
One
watching
of us
no
has
trailers.
to, because I'm not.
So I will say I really enjoyed this series, Wonder Man. I don't think they're gonna make a season 2. It feels like it's just kind of a standalone thing, but I do hope that we do see more of Wonder Man in the future, just because
there's more storylines to be had with Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
from what I've seen, there's a storyline in the comics where Wonder Man's with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, and they are coming out with another run of Wonder Man in the comics as well. It's coming out soon. I can't remember exactly when. I think in March.
I think
it's coming out soon.
I also want to see more of that department that was trying to investigate Simon.
Yeah.
Well, that's the DODC.
Right.
So they were introduced in Spider-Man Homecoming. Mm-hmm. They were the ones that cleaned up New York. Yeah. They were also in Spider-Man No Way Home. Because they became kind of like a government agency.
Yeah.
They were in Miss Marvel. So they started using Stark Industries tech that they took, and they started like hunting people. They were in She-Hulk too, in like a Supermax prison.
They sound almost like X-Men villains.
That's what I was going to bring up. That's exactly what I was going to bring up.
That's actually one of the theories out there that Simon Williams, they're going to, for the MCU purposes, they're going to make him, he's going to be a mutant. And that the DODC are just secretly trying to hunt mutants.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that they're setting up for that. And I think the DODC is also going to be a part of Brand New Day, I think. I'm not sure though. Rumor. Take everything I say with a grain of salt.
Ding.
But that same X-Men point is exactly what I wanted to bring up when I was bringing them up, because those would be the niggas that hunt the mutants. Like I'm doing backwater investigations of people in order to find out if they really right, and then the categorization of threats. Right. If we get more mutants and more mutants, right? If we get the X-Men coming into this world, right, and they inspire more mutants that were already around to come out, right, and then we have to address that, and then we have to what classification? Boom! Now we have the classification of mutant system in our MCU universe, and what that comes with Sentinels. So I think
it's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time. I'm excited for it, genuinely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I think we can now start wrapping things up with our recommendations. Do you guys have yours prepared?
Well, I know you mentioned, funny enough, when you were talking about the stones, I completely forgot that the Soul Stone was even a thing. I actually recently watched Soul by Pixar.
Oh,
That'll be my recommendation. I really enjoyed that movie.
You liked it, yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I think Jamie Foxx does a phenomenal job. Just the overall concept of it is pretty interesting. I think it's worth checking out. It's a cute little story. It could tug at heartstrings, but I think overall it's just a good film. Just something good to watch and just
a good feel good.
Yeah, good feel good.
For me, want to go music again. Those of you who have played Kingdom Hearts, you're familiar with Utada Hikaru. Go listen to the rest of her discography. Okay? Y'all don't understand how many bangers they have. Like when I tell you, like, it's not just simple and clean in Sanctuary and all the openings of Kingdom Hearts, their discography is amazing. I have a few songs that I could recommend. Maybe we'll put them in like a comment section of a video or the clip that, this goes out to. But go listen to the rest of their discography, starting from 2016, the album Pantome.
My recommendation I know I've talked about it, and we just had the whole episode where we talked about this movie, Rocky 4. But my workout was so amazing. I really do recommend, if you're going to the gym,
make a workout playlist.
Or if you just need some hype, bro, Rocky 4. Rocky 4 music. I'm going to do specifically the one called Training Montage.
Oh.
So
I love that it's called Training Montage.
It's called Training Montage.
How long is the track, would you say? Because I'm definitely curious about the Training Montage music. Because, I mean, I think in terms of just like music-wise and like soundtrack-wise, I'm not going to lie. I think Rocky 3 might win me over. Because I think just like the utilization of Eye of the Tiger and just like everything feels more like upbeat in Rocky 3.
So this one is...
I would use that driving montage song.
It's called Training Montage music by Vince DiCola, and it's 3.5 minutes long.
Okay.
Really fucking good.
It's a good chest press. Good chest press.
I would have used the driving montage music for the gym. I'm not going to lie.
I did use it.
As much as I was shitting on how long that montage was, I definitely would use that in the
gym. But yeah, with that said, please like, comment, share, subscribe.
Give us your recommendations too, goddamn. Like, fuck.
Put us on.
Give us your recommendations.
Might even talk about it in a future episode.
Yeah,
who knows?
To give us your takes on what we talk about too. Like,
you know what? Also, if you guys have hot takes, I would like to see those too. So
Yeah.
write down your hot takes in the comments down below.
Engage with your community.
please.
Engage with your Brodent Burrow. Come on.
We're always so close, but we're just not there.
You know what I mean? One day we're gonna get it perfect.
No cigar.
So with that said, we will see you guys next week on the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.